What's going on, guys? Welcome to another game analysis video. If you guys don't know, my name is Matt Sheldon. I'm number 13 for the Tulsa Roughnecks. In today's game, we played against Sacramento Republic FC. It feels so good to say that. I'm so happy to be doing these game analysis videos again. If you guys didn't know, I actually had a sports hernia injury. I got surgery about 7 weeks ago, and in total, I was out for about 3 months. So I played the very first game of the season, and I haven't played since. So it's my first game back. I'm not 100% fit in this game. I only played about 58 minutes, 60 minutes, but it was amazing to get the start, amazing to play in this awesome atmosphere in front of 10,000 plus fans. Really great to be back. If you guys don't know these videos, the point of this video is to analyze every single one of my touches offensively, all of my positioning, my movements defensively, and just to learn from it, to learn from it myself, to learn what the team could do better, what I could do better. And I'm just putting this online so that you guys can see and you guys can learn from it. You guys can watch and just learn, take points of what I do well, take points of what I do bad, and take that to your own game. So here's the lineup. It really isn't the lineup because we went 5 in the back. We did number 18, Anthony Legendre, is the left wing back. Myself, number 13, Matt Sheldon, is the right wing back. And then everything else is pretty accurate other than that. But yeah, we went 5 in the back with 3 central midfielders and kind of like 2 up top. That's kind of like the main formation that we had going. So Sacramento starts off with the kickoff with the ball. They play the ball long, and then our center back, Sip Hedrick, just heads the ball out. Here's my first touch of the game. The ball starts to swing from our center back to our right center back, plays it down the line to me, take a touch in, and then get fouled. So slow-mo to break down what I had and to see if I made the best decision here. As the ball's coming in, I see out of the corner of my eye that this guy's blocking off the line, and he's coming in hard. I'm going to take my touch inside into the space, and as I do, everything starts to close up. Maybe I could play it here, but he's not making a checking run. And then as I see he's coming in, I just move myself in between the ball and the defender. And as I do that, as he goes for the ball, foul. Here's a cross into the box. It bounces. It's way too dangerous to play back to the goalkeeper here, at least in my opinion. And my goalkeeper, as he's not shouting it out, so I'm just going to play it out for a corner kick. Unfortunately, in this corner kick, as you'll see, they end up scoring off of it, which isn't ideal. But ball goes into the far post, and we just get beat inside. Strong header in and goal. So not the best way to start. I'm going to just tell you guys right now, this is a terrible game for us. The worst game of the season, worst professional game that I've been a part of. But you got to sit down. You got to analyze it. You got to learn from it. Just guy gets beat on the far post. Guy makes that that run in between inside, and you can't let him make that run inside. Just unfortunate. But yeah, that's the first goal of the game in like the 8th or 9th minute. Anyway, here's my next touch of the game. I start to attack. I have lots of space, so I'm attacking. It's 3v2. I just cut the ball back, play it back in our center mid so we can keep it in their attacking or in our attacking third. Next play, I'm going to throw the ball in, and as soon as I do it, I'm making a run down the line to create a better angle. I wanted it back like 1 or 2 touches and try to cross it. Our attacker just ends up holding the ball, he sees something else. Decent, but we end up losing the ball. Next play, ball's going to come bouncing back from me from our striker. I have lots of space down the line. I'm going to play it back into him, and we kind of keep possession over on this side. As you see, this ball's coming in right here. My defender's coming in this way, and so the space is right here. So I'm going to take and attack that space. Now, one thing as I'm watching the video, I could make that, it's a hard ball, but I could make that curling ball in behind the defense. I played into the striker's feet. We kept possession of it, and we're attacking still. But it's just good to see. It's like I said, it's good to analyze. Long ball over to my side. Just go up for the header. Didn't win it there. Ball comes crossing in. Head the ball up. Goalkeeper comes and collects the ball. And now is a little attacking sequence. Try to go down. Don't get it. Just apply pressure. Make it difficult for him with the goal of making him play backwards. Hopefully try to win it back, but the second goal is to play backwards. Ball comes out to me, 1v1. Now here, it's patience. And once you get to this level, these attackers are so good. If you lunge in, they're going to exploit you. So just keeping myself in front of him, help defense comes in, and a little bit delayed on the closure there, but he didn't beat me 1v1 down the line or cut in too bad on me. A little fast break for us. Ball comes out wide to me. I'm just going to attack. I see a little space inside, start to attack inside, lay it on top of the box for our central midfielder, and get back wide again. Decent little play here. Close. A good chance. Another play, attacking sequence. Ball comes out wide to me. I have a lot of space, time, 1v1, lots of space. I'm just going to take a touch down the line and pop the ball in near post. And we end up getting a corner for it, but could have whipped it a little bit harder, so it just gets a little bit, it was a decent cross, but I think whip it harder next time. Go up for the header. Don't win that one. And then just help a little bit, cover in the center as we start to get back, and then get back to my position as the right wing back. Ball comes in, bounces out to me. It's a tough one. I could have played it. I should have taken a better touch there, end up losing it, but do a decent job not to lose the ball back there, and we maintain possession attacking forward, which is good. Now here, I can even be tighter, I think. I'm a little delayed here. But still, make it a little challenging for him, make him play back. That's good. That's what you want to see. Little fast break counterattack on the other side. I'm staying tucked in as they're attacking, and then as I see him start to wind up, I'm starting to get wide. We're closed in, and we win the ball back. All good. So this is a play that we actually talked about at halftime. So right here, we have 3 center backs, boom, boom, boom. We're too far pushed out, and I left my man on the outside to come tuck in. I should have been tighter. I'm not going to put blame. I should have been tighter, but positionally, we should have figured it out earlier, communication-wise, and had shifted over. So we had 2 center backs on those guys, and I'm out on number 20. Long ball over the top, win the header. Here, I thought he was stepping and try to meg him. Didn't work out, but that's your chance to be creative in that attacking third. Ball comes played in. As soon as I'm playing it in, I'm creating a good angle, tucking inside, hopefully to get it back. Then I try to go around the outside to get a better angle. But they win the ball there. Now here, as I'm checking back, my first thing is to try to open up towards the field when I receive that ball so I can see what I have. And I play down the line, and now we're attacking forward. That's something I've learned over the last 3 or 4 years. A lot of times as I would check back, I'd be checked back, and as I receive the ball, I'm only facing backwards. Just something that I've picked up, over the last couple of years. Here's the halftime report. You see there are 2 goals up on us. They have 11 shots to our 4. They have 5 shots on target to our 2, and possession's pretty even. But even though we have more possession, Sacramento definitely had more possession with a purpose and obviously more chances created. Here's the start of the second half. My body honestly is feeling a little what's the opposite of explosive? A little slow, a little heavy now as I'm working back into it. Ball's coming into me. I'm going to play it back, a little combination on the side, and we get out. But I take too big of a touch and lose possession there. So I'll break that down again. But this is a very, very good combination. Ball comes in to me from the center back. I'm going to take a touch in, play it right into the center mid, who's going to play it 1 touch into the forward. I'm already spinning and turning, plays it 1 touch out to me, and I take it 1 touch down the line. I took a way too big of touch, feeling heavy already in the second half. But just got to be better there for me. Ball comes into me, play it right in the center mid, who's going to take it and play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And so we switch the point of attack again. And then, unfortunately, just a tough error, tough mistake, and then they capitalize. It sucks. I mean, it happens. You don't want it to happen, but sometimes it happens. You just got to move on and keep playing. Start of now we're in the 49th minute. So it was a tough way to come out. So ball's going to play back to me. I'm going to put my foot on top of the ball and play it right into my center mid and try to create an angle wide for him. And then long ball or crossover. I'm just going to head it up. I had it a little bit too central there, but I got bumped a little bit. But it works out for us, but just a little sketchy sometimes when you head it right back into the center of the field like that. I'm going to throw it in as soon as I do, create a better angle, come down the line. I try to take him down the line, and he does a good job to clear the ball out, again, for a throw-in. Now this play, I get tight, and Bijev, number 20 out here, does a good job to attack. And that, honestly, at that point, I was like, I'm done. Like, I can't. In my head, I kind of was like, I'm not going to benefit the team of me being out here. I was feeling slow. like I'm talking to my trainer right now, nothing's hurting, but I've put in 55 minutes in, and first game back, I'm only 6-7 weeks post-surgery, so I'm still trying to gain back the fitness, gain back everything. So I pulled myself out, a little bit preventative, and just try to be smart with everything. But, and then the next weekend, hopefully try to push on. And actually I did. The next weekend we played Real Monarchs, and I played like 108 minutes. And then that was the next play in the 70th minute. Header by Wasa. Just goes near post. He almost kind of flicks it onto the back post and goal. And then makes it 4-0. They score another 2 goals on us. I will break them down. We'll watch it. But it just sucks. Ball comes in here, soft. Lose track of marks. Don't win the header where we should have won the header. Yeah. It sucks to watch. But it's one of you have to watch it. You have to watch it. You have to see where we can do better, and never ever let that happen again. Then 80th minute, counterattack here. Werner beats him 1v1 down the side, and that makes the keeper. Tough. This sucks. It's embarrassing. Like I said in the last vlog that I made, it's embarrassing. But that was the game. Lost 6-0. A lot to learn from this game. A lot of mistakes were made, but you watch it, you move on, and you learn. So 6-0, 6 goals to our 0, 20 shots to our 9 shots. They had 9 shots on target to our 3. And still we had more possession. But again, more possession doesn't matter if you don't have a purpose with the possession. So Instat's actually giving me all of the statistics for the game, every single game so far this season that I've played in. If you guys don't know Instat, it's pretty much just exactly what it sounds like. It gives you statistics for all of the games. It gives you passing, challenges, duels, passing distribution. It gives you so much analytics, and it's really, really cool. Almost all the MLS teams use it. Tons and tons of top teams over in Europe use it, and a lot of USL teams use it. So anyway, if you're looking at my Instat stats, you can pretty much just see like the first right off the top Instat index. First half, I got a 207, and then second half 215. It tells you the minutes played, your actions, successful, unsuccessful, as well as shots, fouls committed, and then everything. One thing that I really, really like to see is just passing accuracy. It's hard because statistics can only give so much, because sometimes you can have 100% passing accuracy, but if you play the ball back to your center back or back to your goalkeeper every single time, is that better than having a 75% passing accuracy, but actually creating chances and trying things going forward? So, but regardless, still, sometimes you can still tell. And so overall, in the first half, I had a 91% passing accuracy and an 86% passing accuracy in the second half. Overall, 89%, which is pretty decent. Usually, I try to get 80% plus, and because you do want to have some times where you're trying things and doing the riskier pass sometimes, but it shows you exactly your passing accuracy going forward, going back, going left, going to the right. Instat's so cool because you can go back so far and see everything. This shows my last 20 matches going all the way back to my days at Orange County. You can see your total Instat index numbers. Look at my first game, or one of my games against Colorado, I had a 124 index, which is pretty poor. I had a 60% successful actions in the game. My passing accuracy was only 59%. And as you can see, average, it looks around 80%. Sometimes I drop into the 60s or 70s, and sometimes I have pretty good games of 91% passing accuracy. And then also tackling, you can see it varies pretty crazily all over the place. But it's cool. Just another, like I said, another analytical tool that you can kind of gauge yourself at. And it's cool because, these are your FIFA stats up top too, and under the skills, but it kind of shows where you generally are more successful or unsuccessful. My top skill is dribbling, and one of my lower skills is long range passing or playmaking, which is pretty accurate. I think dribbling, crossing, aerial challenges is pretty good. Tackling's decent for me. Throw-ins, are okay. But yeah, pretty cool to to gauge, and obviously it's pretty accurate, I would say. And then lastly, you can just go to my profile on Instat to see exactly, you know, everything. And it's so cool because every one of these buttons with the little green arrow on the side, you can click on and see videos of my previous games. And this goes so far back, but I mean, you can look at my videos of my key passes, my set pieces. Here is like my player skills. Like I said, this is the top one for me is dribbling. This is my crosses, and you can click on these and see like examples in the game where I've made these things. And this is all done by Instat. I haven't done any of this. This is all created by them. They give all the ratings. They put together all the videos. It's very cool. And this video is not sponsored by Instat at all. I mean, this is 100%. They just gave me this information. I mean, we get this most of the time with our professional teams as well. And I'm just showing you a little insight into this. But yeah, these are different games, everything going all the way through this. I mean, look, you can see my last game with the Tulsa Roughnecks against the Monarchs at an Instat index of 251, which is actually a really good game for me, with 102 minutes played. You can just see all like your stats, and you can go all the way down. Like before that, I played Sacramento Republic, and look, 215 Instat index number, and with 68% total actions success rate, which is pretty good. But just very cool. I mean, like I said, not sponsored. They just give me all this stuff. I'm just showing you, giving you insights. I'll put their information in the description if you're interested in this stuff. But yeah, I'm not being paid to say any of this. I'm not receiving a cent. Just being completely honest with you guys. But look how far we can go back. We can go all the way back to my time at UC Davis where we played against Cal Poly. And looks like I had a 192 Instat index. So there's my time with Ventura County Fusion. Like I had 93 back then. Now going up to Orange County. It's really, really cool to see that. And you have videos, you have stats all the way back there. So we're really in the 21st century now. But yeah, and then over here you can see the how you compare against other people in the league versus like your key passes, your crosses, your assists, goals, stuff like that. So pretty cool. All done by Instat. Anyway, this was the game analysis against the Sacramento Republic. Obviously not the best game, but like I said before, you live, you learn, and you move on. The Real Monarchs game will be up here shortly as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and enjoyed, and hope you guys learned something. All right, see you on the next one. Peace.